Hey out there, and it's November 1st. Oh, I can stop the victims thing because that was difficult. It was true, but extremely difficult for me to do because while it's easy to talk about how anyone is a victim and whatnot and how it's just I got things that are interesting to me enough to talk about that's not being spoken of enough. It's hard to turn that into a victim thing. I'm not an SJW, so I don't know how to do that shit. So that brings me to this thing. Let me look. The whole Trump thing, this Papadopoulos and somebody else, some other asshole. One's arrested, the other's indicted or some shit. Look, this is all nothing but bullshit. Okay? They go to prison or jail. It'll be federal and it'll be in a way where they pretty much get a vacation. That's it. They'll get a vacation in maybe 5 years, maybe 10 years. And they're just fallout people. That's really all it is. Just hear me out. There is more than enough social evidence that points to Trump and a lot of people in his cabinet, in his circle. There's enough to point them to collusions with Russia. There's enough to show evidence that all of these years it's basically been a front, all this money laundering and other stuff. So nothing's been done. You know why? Because they're protected. That's just it. Just think about this. The FBI is investigating them. Okay? The Department of Justice is investigating them. Tell me something. How many people out there, if the FBI go after, are they investigated? That's the whole point right there. People, if I were to commit a crime and that the FBI had to investigate, it's not an investigation. It's, we suspect you did it, therefore you did it. You got to go to prison. Now, if you can find a way for someone to prove that you didn't do it, then fine. But right now, your ass is grass. When it comes to them, it's, we believe there are circumstances that would indicate that they may have had something to do with the allegations that others are insinuating. And it's like, the fuck, what? Well, we don't have exact deep evidence or anything, but we do believe that they are closely connected. It's like, fuck the news. Fuck everything that they're talking about and going through. Fuck what TYT is saying. Fuck what Secular Talk is saying. Fuck what I'm saying. To hell with what anyone else is saying. And most important, to hell with the unmitigated evidence before their eyes. Joe Schmo goes down quick. But when you are the president, when you are someone in a suit making over $300,000 a month, you are protected. The Department of Justice, this is just some old bullshit. And besides, Trump needs to not go to jail or go to prison. If he did, he would be a political martyr. Think of all these racist, bigoted, xenophobic people that just stood by his side because he spoke the same hate they did. He didn't give them the power to do this. He just said it's all right to invoke your power because no one can stop you. You have the First Amendment. You've got all these other amendments. You can protect your freedom of speech. You can protect your right to express yourself. You know, they're just words. No matter how harmful or hateful they are, they're just words. That's what's going on. And if this man goes to prison or goes to jail or is forcibly removed from office, these people are going to go ape shit. They will lose their fucking mind. And they will be in that rage and in that area of Trump went down because the leftists hate him. Trump went down because this country hates him, and everything will be for the country. They love the country, and everyone who's progressive hate it, and they want it to die, but they want the country to thrive, so they have to kill people. They have to hate people, segregate people. They want to throw things all the way back to 1765 because that's the only way to make the country go forward. Let that sink in. So Trump going to prison, while it's a strong desire, it's one of those greater good things where you keep him out because we got enough people murdering others in the street. We've got enough hatred going on. We don't need a martyr. You don't need a martyr of hatred. You just don't. So right now, I say leave it the fuck alone. And whatever Mueller does, whatever he uncovers and whatever he lays on them, fine. But nobody's going to prison, not actual prison. Nobody's going to be in trouble. It's just a power play to let the public think that he's not above the law when he is. If he wasn't, he would have been in prison a long time ago. It's just common sense. Okay, that's all I'm going to say on this Trump shit right now. Yep, Cedric Kennedy, Comparative Reasoning. Thank you for listening. And please like, share, comment. Love you. Take care out there. It's Scorpio month. Take care.